Gabriel Landeskog playing his 700th NHL game tonight. He'll obviously be motivated. Will he have to put money on the board for 700 games?
Oh yeah. And you would think,
Yeah.
so the traditional way to do that, so if you're playing your 500th game, your 600th game, you'd have to put $500 on the board, or $600 or $700. But it's kind of gotten out of control now. So now if you throw up $700 for your 700th game, people start going cheap in the room. And there's nothing more demoralizing than a group of guys huddled around in the same small space calling you a cheap prick, right? So you've got all these guys calling you cheap. So I'm going to guess that Landeskog will probably have to put up at least $1,000 to $2,000. It'll probably be in that range, which is pretty common. And he's the captain. It might be more. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It's a lot of money.
No wonder you retired.
Well, when I was in Dallas, Jamie Benn occasionally, like, we were struggling for a little while, and Benny would put up like 10 grand every once in a while, just like a shot. Now, granted, he was making 10 million a year in a no state tax area location, but $10,000. Like, imagine that. Just like like I would see that and I would pucker up. I'd be like, oh my God, I can't believe you're putting up that much money.
Did you ever think, man, I have a chance to score the winning goal?
Well, you know what? No, the winning goal was separate. So if you would, like, when we would put up money, sometimes as players, you'd put up any given amount that would go towards the team fine fund. But if you specified GWG for game winning goal, you'd put like maybe $100 up for that, right? And then occasionally, I always did this in Dallas, especially, I'd add another couple $100 for the trainers. So, you know, if you won the game and you had $400 or $500 for the team, that's great. And underneath, you'd put $400 or $500 for the trainers, and you'd give them that cash after the game, and they could go spend it on the road together.
Okay, so what's the 10 grand for?
The 10 grand, Wally.
Like, what's Landeskog putting $700 on the board? Like,
what do you
what's
mean?
that money for? If I thought it was for the game-winning goal, if you put money on the board.
No. So that goes into the team. That goes into the team fund. So there's always a player on the team. So money on the board always goes directly onto the team credit card, and that money is used for team dinners or whatever else you decide to use for events, team parties throughout the year. So if you happen to have a lot of money in the Team 5 fund that's kind of overflowing a bit from not being spent, you can add some of that money towards the rookie party, for example. Maybe you only have two rookies and you don't want to gouge them 10 grand a pop. Well, then you add the rest of the Team Fine Fund money towards the nice dinner or whatever it might be. Yeah.